Hello everyone, welcome at the Learning Agreement seminar, and I will play you a video explaining the Learning Agreement changes and also the grading system at the Masaryk University. And if you have any questions during the video, you can type them down and send as comments. And also after the seminar, there will be a Q&A session via Microsoft Teams. I sent the link to the Q&A session in the comments, so you can just join the session afterward. Welcome at Learning Agreement seminar. In this presentation, you will learn about learning agreements and also about changes in them, about your courses, exams, grading system, and so on. Feel free to ask questions in the comments, but also after the Learning Agreement seminar, there will be a Q&A session via Microsoft Teams. The questions you ask in the comments will be answered at the end of my presentation on the live stream, or you can ask questions during the Q&A session afterward. Here you can see a guide including the steps to manage your mobility. It's good to follow the steps to avoid any unforeseen complications and situations in the future. Now I will describe each step very briefly. Afterward, I will talk about each step in detail. The first step that all of you did before the arrival was making of the learning agreement. It was necessary to use the before the mobility table. I think there's no need to talk about this step in detail since you have already done this. Afterward, you were asked to register and enroll in courses or seminar groups. To be able and to be allowed to attend courses, you must be enrolled in a course and sometimes even in a seminar group. Once the semester starts on Monday, September 18th, a period called Course Enrollment Changes at 5 p.m. starts. During that period, you are allowed to make any additional changes in the enrollment. You can register and enroll in courses. Also, you can unregister courses that you do not want to attend anymore. If you make any changes in the enrollment, you must mark these changes in your learning agreements. It is a necessary step because the learning agreement and your transcript of records that you will receive at the end of the semester must coincide. During the semester, you have to attend courses. During the first weeks of the teaching period, you will be told the requirements regarding your attendance and completion. It's necessary to register for exams. Deadlines for completing individual courses are published via the information system at least 2 weeks before the examination period starts. Remember that you have 3 attempts to pass each course. Once you pass all your exams and you are ready to finish your stay here, you will be asked to submit a checkout form to let us know you would like to receive your transcript of records and confirmation of study period if needed. I have already sent you 2 videos regarding this topic multiple times. One regarding course registration, the second regarding enrolling in courses and seminar groups. Just making your learning agreements, it's not enough. Please make sure that you have registered and enrolled in courses that you put in your learning agreement. Students who study general medicine do not have to do it. Their departmental coordinator will do it for them. It's important to enroll in seminar groups if the course has any. On the enrollment page, you can see the seminar groups. As I already said, there are 2 videos describing the procedure in detail. It will take you just a few minutes to watch them and will help you a lot. Next week, on Monday, September 18th, at 5 p.m., the period called Course Enrollment Changes start. During this period, you are allowed to make any additional changes in courses. Most of you face problems when registering and enrolling in courses. There are 3 common issues that may occur. The course is offered for different study field than yours. The system is not able to recognize what you study at your home university, so the system is not able to let you enroll in the course. However, there is a solution. You can apply for the exception. In this case, it's very likely that the exception will be accepted and the teacher will enroll you in the course manually. The second one, you do not meet the prerequisites. It means that you did not pass the course or courses that are required to be passed before you enroll in the course. It applies mostly to local students. The system does not know what kind of courses you passed at your home university. This is the reason why the system will not let you enroll in the course either. However, please check whether you have previous knowledge to be able to keep up with other students. The solution is the same as for the first case. You can apply for exception as well. In this case, it's also very likely that you will be enrolled in the course. And the last one, there are no more vacancies in the course. This is the most problematic issue. The capacity is, for example, 20 students, and if more than 20 people enrolled in the course, you will see the note that there are no more vacancies left. Even if this happens, I definitely recommend you to apply for exception. Sometimes teachers accept more students or some students unenroll from the course in the last minute. If you are just a few people over the capacity limit, you can come to the first class and talk to the teacher in person, and the teacher might be able to accept you in the course. In the exception application, you should mention that you are an Erasmus student, your study field at your home university, and why you would like to be enrolled in the course. If you filled the course in your learning agreement that has already been approved, do not forget to mention this as well. If the course was not filled in your learning agreement, do not lie about it and describe why you are motivated to attend the course. If you decide to register for additional courses, feel free to do it. You can try it now, sometimes it works, or you must wait until September 18th, when the course enrollment changes period starts at 5 p.m. Once you register for courses, you must also enroll in them and enroll in seminar group if there's any. Also, you must wait for exception applications to be granted or denied. If a long time has passed and you still do not have any response and the classes are starting, feel free to kindly remind the teacher or the contact person via email. You can also copy me in the email. Sometimes it helps to receive the answer faster. Once your enrollment is final, you are enrolled in additional courses you want to attend, or you unenrolled or unregistered the courses you don't want to attend anymore, you must make changes to your learning agreement. Please do not make changes if you are still waiting for your exceptions to be approved. The period when the additional changes in your enrollment can be done starts on September 18th at 5 p.m. and ends on October 1st before midnight. Until October 1st, you are allowed to make changes in the enrollment in the information system. You can enroll in new courses, you can unenroll and unregister courses that you do not want to attend anymore, and you can change seminar groups. After October 1st, no changes in courses are possible. The deadline is the final one, and no extension is possible. The deadline is set in the information system, and we cannot change it. The period when the changes to your learning agreement can be done starts on October 2nd and lasts until October 15th. You will have 14 days to make changes in your learning agreement. Also, I will remind you about the deadline in time. There are two options how to make changes to learning agreements. Most universities should be using online learning agreements. However, some universities are still using the old paper version of the learning agreements. I will explain you how to make changes if you use either the online version or the paper one. Making changes to your online learning agreements is quite simple. You will just add and delete courses in the same app as you used for your original one. Do not forget to mention a reason for the change. Once you are done, you submit it online and wait for the approval of your home university and Masaryk University as well. The procedure is quite simple and quick. Also, you should be able to see the progress in the application, and if you open your online application in ISOIS, you will see whether we have already received the learning agreement and whether it has already been approved by your departmental coordinator at Masaryk University or not. Now let's focus on the old version of the learning agreement, the paper version. To make the changes to learning agreements, you must fill in the during the mobility part of the document. Please do not make a new learning agreement. On the right side, you can see the during the mobility part of the learning agreement. For making changes, you should use the form that your home university uses. There's no need to fill in two documents, one for your home university and one for Masaryk University. We will accept the form your university uses. Just make sure that the form has obligatory parts. Table for making changes in courses. You will fill in the courses you have added and courses you have deleted. And also, there must be a signature box. One for you, one for your home university, and one for the departmental coordinator at Masaryk University. As long as the during the mobility form has that, we will accept it. If you do not make any changes at all, there's no need to make changes to the learning agreements. There are a few tips of what to do and what not to do. Please do not change the original one, called the before the mobility part. When making changes to our learning agreement, it would be great if you attached the original one. Merge the documents together, the before the mobility part at the beginning and the during the mobility part behind. Ideally, fill in the table on a computer, print it out and sign it. Also, it's possible to sign the document electronically. Once you print it out and sign it, you must scan it to have it in your computer. As for the table A2, the component code is the course code. You can find it in the information system. Also, do not forget to tick whether you have added or deleted the course. This is an important part. You must make changes even if the course has changed just the component code or if the number of credit has changed. Fill in the reason for change. A list of reasons you can find usually on the last page of the document. Do not write unchanged courses. You will fill in the courses that you added or deleted only. So far, the process is quite similar if you make changes to the online learning agreement or to the paper version. The difference is that if you make changes to your online learning agreement, you can make everything online. In case of any doubts, please ask your home university what kind of form you should use. To sum it up, here is the example, original document and the changed one. In the original learning agreement, you can see 4 courses in table A. These courses are held at the Masaryk University. In the table B, you can fill in courses that will be recognized at your home university. So, just to show you how you should proceed with it, I decided to drop one of the courses and also add a new one. The course I decided to drop is Practical English. So I filled it in table A2 and marked as deleted and chose the reason. There is a table with reasons on the last page of the learning agreement. I chose reason number 3, which says that there is a timetable conflict. Also, I stated the course in table B2 and marked it as deleted as well, because the course will not be recognized at your home university either. Now the second course, I decided to additionally register for football course. So I put it in table A2 and marked as edit. Also, there's a reason as well, in this case number 8. Also, do not forget to put the number of credits. This one gives us 2 credits. The same with the table B2. Course marked as edit, reason and number of credits. Here is a step-by-step guide of what you do when making changes to the paper learning agreement. It's necessary to sign the document. You can either print it out and sign it and scan it, or you can sign it electronically. Now it's necessary to upload the learning agreement to your online application. Since the universities should be using the online version, it's very likely that you will not be able to upload the document to your online application. Please send me the document by email and I will upload it for you. Afterward, the learning agreement will be sent to your departmental coordinator at MU, who must review it. If the document is okay, the departmental coordinator will sign it. Once I receive the learning agreement signed by your departmental coordinator at MU, I will upload it to your online application and send it to your home university and ask them to sign the document as well. It's necessary to have the learning agreement signed by your home university as well. Once the document is signed by you, your departmental coordinator, and your home university, I will upload it, the final version, to the online application in ISOIS, because we need to upload it there as well. Afterward, I will send you a final message to let you know that the learning agreement has been approved and signed and to inform you that your documents are okay. Let's move to exams and credits. Masaryk University has set a rule that each student must gain at least 20 credits per semester. The rule applies to local students and to Erasmus students as well. If your home university requires more credits, feel free to enroll in as many courses as you need. There's no maximum limit of credits. According to the Masaryk University Study and Examination Regulations, you have 3 attempts to pass an exam. If you fail the first attempt, you can register for a second or even the third one. If you use the second or third attempt to pass the exam, you will see previous grades on your transcript of records. For example, if you pass the exam on third attempt, the grade will look like FFB. The final grade is a B grade, which means passed, but the 2 attempts will remain in the system. Just to let you know, even if you pass the exam on the second or third attempt and the final grade is a passing grade, the grade F will affect your grade average. So if you or your home university focuses on the grade average, you should try to pass exams on the first attempt. This slide is very important, so let's start with it. There are 3 types of evaluation: exams, colloquium, and credit. About exams, this is a standard course completion, and you can recognize these types of evaluation by the abbreviation ZK in the course catalog or course enrollment. For this type of evaluation, you will be given letter grades A, B, C, D, E, or F. A, B, C, D, E, from A to E, are considered passing grades. On the other hand, the F grade you will get if you fail the exam. Also, you can receive an X, and it means that the requirements were not fulfilled and the grade is considered as a failing grade. The second type is called colloquium. The abbreviation for this type is K. Colloquium is only graded by pass or fail grade. You will not receive any specific grade. The last type is credit. In Czech it's called zápočet, and the abbreviation for this one is Z. It's quite similar to colloquium. You will receive pass or fail grade. I assume the grading system differs from the system your home university uses. So please ask your home university whether they accept these pass and fail grades. Even though there is a sentence automatically put on each transcript of records asking universities to kindly consider the passing grade as the best possible grade, some universities do not want to comply with the recommendation. Unfortunately, it's not possible to change these passing, failing grades into letter grades or even into number grades. So please contact your home university and ask them about it. It's better to find it out now than there might be a problem regarding grade recognition. We can have a discussion with your home university and send them an official explanation and so on. If needed, you can still make changes in the course enrollment. If you find it out at the end of the semester, there will not be much we can do about it. Here you can see 3 frequently asked questions. The first question, if it's possible to use a different grading system, for example the grading system using numbers instead of letters. The answer is no. Unfortunately, according to the internal rules, we cannot convert grades. Also, the transcript of records is downloaded directly from the system, and the system will not let us enter numeric grades. In case your home university uses different grading system, the university must do the conversion. Another question is whether we can sign after the mobility part of the learning agreement. This part used to be the third part of the learning agreement. Unfortunately, we cannot sign this part of the learning agreement. We issue the transcript of records instead. The transcript of records fulfills all the requirements of the European Commission, so there should not be any problems if you submit the transcript to your home university. The date of your mobility, the arrival and departure date will be marked on the transcript as well. In case you do not like your grade, you can improve it. You can improve one course. You just send an email to me and to the teacher. Copy me on the conversation and add me as a second recipient. In the email, just describe that you do not like the grade and you would like to improve it. The original grade will be removed and you will have a second attempt to get a better grade. It's possible to do it only if you received a grade from B to E. It cannot be done if you received F grade. Your second attempt will count, and if the grade is worse than the first one, it's not possible to change your mind and keep the old grade. And finally, the Learning Agreement seminar is over. Now I will answer the questions you sent during the presentation, and a few minutes later we will start the Q&A session and Microsoft Teams. So if you have any questions or you are just curious to learn more, join the session. So the video is over, and since there are no questions in the comments, I will leave this stream, and also you can join the Q&A session at Microsoft Teams. The link is in the comment, and see you there in a few minutes.